You know. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing this evening? This is Johnny Yarbrough, aka Glay Sloth. I'm glad everybody is here tonight. We're doing the pre-show for Mr. X, Jim Terry. Once again, it's that time of week again. It's Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls of all ages, welcome to the circus, everybody. I'm glad everybody is here tonight. I'm glad that everybody's going to be following me through the whole steps until we get up to Mr. X tonight. And let me introduce you to my guest, King Samoan and Equalizer.
Johnny 5.
Gentlemen, how you guys doing tonight?
Hi.
Johnny 5, stay alive.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Come again.
I was
So,
watching that movie.
So anyway, I have some interesting stuff that I want to share with you guys real quick.
Yeah.
Today is going to be a fanatic super Tuesday because tomorrow we're going to Wednesday, and then we go on to Thursday, then we go into Friday, then we go into Saturday, then we go into Sunday. Probably at the end of this week, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be making you another special treat. Probably this by the end of this week. So just bear with.
Yeah, so the reactors that went off, weren't those all just old reactors, like Soviet era reactors over there?
The one with Chernobyl, from what I understand, they were doing a test and the test went awry, and that's how that accident happened. But the technology we have nowadays, you guys, they can build them, and they can build them safe.
Right. Yeah, I agree. From what I've read, and I've read quite a bit on the whole thing, just because I didn't know, because I always thought it was unsafe from what I've seen and watched on the shows. But from what I read now with new technology, that they are really efficient and really, really safe, actually.
Yeah, and I think location is key too. You know, like the ones in Japan. I mean, who wants to put them right near the ocean where something like that can happen? I guess they rethink it now, but hindsight's 2020. And that's been one of the problems with nuclear power, you guys. Just the mere thought of an accident makes an area, how can we put it, unlivable for a couple 100,000 years, and that's not right either. So that's why they build them and build them right. No shortcuts.
Right. Well, where do they have a lot of geothermal where you're at over there in Wells? I know it's all throughout northern Nevada, Nevada period. But is there much geothermal going on in Wells?
Yeah, there is quite a bit of that. And from what I understand, where we draw our power from is actually Raft River, Idaho, and they have a lot of geothermal and hydroelectric there. But the majority of it here is run through a company called REC, which is Wells Rural Electric Company. And I have to say I'm very happy with their service. We heat our house with electricity right now, where I'm at here in Wells, and it's been, I guess, right around the 200, 250 mark, and it's been really cold. And it beats the hell out of getting up and loading the wood stove every 2 to 3 hours.
That is true. That is true.
And if you think about the cost, of firewood in this area right now is like $250, $300.
Damn.
So I think it's all relevant by the time, if you were going to heat with stove oil or with electricity or even firewood, you're still looking at $200 to $300 a month, I think, to heat a home.
Well, Ty, at the house that I have that we've been renovating here is it still has cast iron stoves and shit in it to heat the house and to cook with if you want to. I don't cook with it, but I heat it. I use it as a wood burning stove pretty much just because it's there. But I have so much firewood over the years, you know, I still cut it now and split it and log it and everything. But if you don't have the wood, man, I bet it's pretty much even.
You know,
I
in
would
Oregon,
imagine
if
if
I
the
lived
price
there,
is that
that
high
would be the
for a
way
cord
to
of wood
heat.
now.
Definitely be firewood. Yeah. I think in Oregon, the way to heat's definitely
Right.
firewood. I mean, there's so much trash trees
Yeah.
out in the forest and everything that you can take down or that are already down and dead to burn. And it's, you know, that's the way to go. Here in the desert, I think a coal probably is the cheapest way to heat. But it's
Right.
far and few between. You have to go to Utah to get coal from here. So
See, and
I think the way you guys, it ends up being about $300 a month.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
I mean, even with you cutting firewood and everything, King Simone, your time and everything's worth something. The gas, the chainsaw, the chains, the sharpening, and everything. You're still looking at $200 to $300 a month in labor, correct?
Yeah. Oh, easy. It probably more than that because it's a lot of work. A lot of people who don't do their own wood like that, you know, they just go get a cord from the store or I mean from the local neighborhood or whoever. You know, that's easy. You're just stacking some wood, you bring it inside, throw it in the fire and start it, you know, but actually going out and cutting these, you know, because what I'll do is there's a lot of landowners that have, you know, thousands of acres out here and they want you to thin out their trees. So they'll go with a spray paint can and spray every tree they want out there. So you'll get a bunch of guys out there like myself and we'll just go out there, cut it all down, take what we want, and it's all free. You don't have to pay for any of it, but you just have to do the labor. But yeah, it's a lot of work. It's not easy, that's for sure.
So I remember, I guess it's been 20 years ago, in Southern Oregon, you could actually go into the woods and there would be pulled out cords already sitting there. I guess, I don't know if the prisons had done it. I don't know who did it. And you could buy a permit from the state of Oregon and it was like $10 a cord. You had to pick the firewood up out of the forest, load it in your truck, and then cut it up at home. And I always felt that was a great deal. I would have done that all day long. I don't know if they do that anymore, but 20 years ago in Southern Oregon, I used to come across stacks of firewood like that out in the Rice Creek area, which was around Roseburg, Oregon. And I don't know if the Forest Service did it. I don't know who did it, but those stacks of wood were for sale for like $10 a stack.
You can still do that or not. I've never done it. I've done the Christmas tree part. You know where you pay $5 and go get a.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, where you know you pay the $5 and go cut your own Christmas tree. I did that for years.
I really like Oregon. I don't so much like the political nature of the state, but the state itself, I really like it there a lot. And same with Northern California. Absolutely beautiful. Probably one of the most beautiful places on the planet.
I agree.
That area between Oregon and Redding, California to the coast is just, I don't know if people have ever been there. If you haven't, go look at it. It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything else you got?
If nobody's ever been to the Redwood Forest, man, I'm telling you, that shit blows my fucking mind every time I go there. It's just crazy how big those trees are. Johnny, are you there? I can't hear you.
Another call. Hello, who is this?
You cut out on me.
Hey, Stiffy, what's up with you?
Nothing. I just wanted to call and say hey to everybody. My internet's been being shit for the last few days. I don't know why. So it's hard for me to get on shows. I talked to Likendire again today. He's not going to go in front of a judge at any time. But I need him to send me some information because what he was trying to tell me was just crazy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was saying.
He said what now?
I'm sorry, what's that?
What did he say?
What was he saying?
He was saying that if the UK government is really slow about doing things, he could possibly get released in April.
In April.
In April.
Oh.
As long as he's not considered a flight risk because he doesn't have a passport.
Right. Well, that's good. That's probably a good thing that he doesn't have his passport.
Right. He can prove that he has become a better person since he's been here by having our church going, you know, like they can contact the church people.
Right. Well, Stiffy, you know what I would do is I would actually, because a lot of those judges, they don't want to, well, I don't know. Are you able to go when he goes in front of the judge? Are you able to be there or no?
Well, from his understanding, he's not going to go in front of a judge at all.
Oh, so he's not even, so what do you mean? So he already got sentenced then?
Well, no, that's the thing. That's the reason I asked him to send me a copy of what he was trying to read me. He's not been sentenced. He's not going in front of a judge. Basically, from my understanding, they're trying to go ahead and send him home. But if things go too slow, if by April he still doesn't have his passport from the government in the UK and all that stuff, then pretty much they're going to release him.
So they're just going to hold him for a few months. If they can't get his paperwork together, they just kick him out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Well, then we can just hope that they don't get his paperwork, right? That's what we want. Right.
Yeah. Hope and pray he don't get that paperwork.
Right. Stiffy, you ever been on the West Coast before or no?
Oh, yeah. I used to drive a truck. I've been all over.
Oh, then you've been all over I used to drive truck too. What's your favorite truck? Peterbilt? Kenworth? What?
A Freightliner.
Come on, really? A Freightliner? You know, I used to have a Peterbilt.
Okay.
I had a PD 379.
My whole family has been truckers, and my dad had trucks. And when I drove a truck, I drove for my dad. And he had Freightliners. But he had things like 500 Detroits, or 600 Detroits, 500 Cummins, or something along those lines.
Uh-huh.
He would up his truck to make them pull properly. So, yeah. I'm a Freightliner girl.
And I'm a PD fan, so I love the Peterbilts are the way to go for me. Like I said, I had a 379 EX HD. You know, it was an 18-speed. So I like the manuals. A lot of the trucks nowadays, they don't teach the truckers how to drive a manual truck.
Oh, I know.
It's pretty scary.
I had to drive an automatic, and I hated it.
Right. It sucks, especially going up hills and shit. It's lame. You don't have any fun going down or up. You know, it's just, it does it all for you now.
And it is so lame. It doesn't do it properly.
Right. Hey, Johnny, Jim wants a link.
Jim needs a link? All right.
Yeah.
And
Stiffy, are you going to go back? Are you going to go back on the road?
What's that?
I was saying I'd say hey to everybody. I don't know if I'll be able to be on Mr. X or Jim's show tonight because my internet's being crappy, really crappy. I'm standing out in the middle of my yard just to make a phone call.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You must be freezing.
It's not too bad tonight. Now, you know, last night, not before, yeah. Tonight, it's not too bad.
Well, is there anything else you got to add to before we let you go?
No, that's it. Love all you guys, and hopefully my internet will work itself out, and I can be back on soon.
All right, we hope you come back on too.
All right. Bye, Johnny.
Bye.
Bye, Stiffy.
Bye, Stiffy.
But yeah, Johnny, I used to love driving truck, man. I agree, Ty. A lot more control. Absolutely.
Hey, Jim, I just sent you the link,
yeah,
Jim.
Johnny, you ever rode in a big rig before or no?
Yeah, I used to drive one.
Did you really?
Yeah. I used to drive the carnival rides. For extra.
Oh, yeah, duh. I forgot the carnival had an 18-wheelers, huh?
Yeah, for extra money.
Because isn't the way the carnival set up, those trailers are like the rides on the trailer itself, and it like unfolds itself on a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
Like the rides isn't that how they are?
Here we got a phone call coming in.
Hello.
Hello, Jim.
Hey guys, hey, check it in. Listen, things are getting crazy tonight. I don't know how much of your chat room knows, but I will be showing up and having somebody that we know very well. I will be face to face with that person tonight on Jim Terry TV. I believe Mr. X will go on right before me and then me. But let me tell you something. They are running and hiding. From what I've heard, Salty Pancakes already took off outside of Utah and headed to Nevada, or at least is acting like he's going to. But you never know where I may show up. I could be in Florida. I could be in South Carolina. I could be in Utah. I could be in Oklahoma. I could be in Los Angeles. I could be in Texas. You never, ever, ever know. Jim is getting ready to show up to the place. Now I'm currently taking a shower. And then I will be heading out to my destination for tonight. Mr. X will keep everybody abreast. But real quick, guys, what's going on with Stiffy's boyfriend? Did they throw him over the wall officially or what?
No, they said. Go ahead, King.
What she said, Jim, was that they wanted to deport him, but he doesn't have a passport. So now they're going to have to wait for England to give him a passport, get all the paperwork done, bring it back here. But she said, if it doesn't happen within 2 or 3 months, that they're just going to release him and let him go. That he won't even see a judge.
Where is he being housed at, though? Where is he living right now?
She didn't say.
He's living in jail.
Yeah, but she didn't say where.
Well, I mean, I have his real name. I could probably come up with his mugshot. I mean, they would have had to have booked him.
Right. Yeah, because he's in a detention center somewhere. I don't know where, though.
Well, listen, guys, you got to play by the rules. You can't come to this country illegally and start breaking laws. Now, if you're a white guy, they should keep you here a little bit longer. But, he had a good run. He got 3 years. 3 years, and it is what it is. And then, like I told Stiffy, it's time for her to start dating somebody her own age. And I think most of us can share the sentiment that Stiffy at this point should probably do what most white women her age do when their husbands either die, boyfriends get arrested and go to jail, or get deported, and that's start dating a black man.
Tennessee gambler. Hey, Mr. Jim Terry, you know what happened a while ago? Someone called on my show and said the N-bomb and stuff like that.
Yeah, so what they do if they do that, they use the F word, and I'm not talking about fuck. I'm talking about the homosexual term. If they use it, what they try to do is get you struck. If they use the R word for sexual assault, there's a bunch of things that they could say. That's why the other day when that person wanted to come on your panel, I said, make them call in the show first. Now, that's easy. You're not going to get struck. You could always take that out or hang up. They tried to do that to me when we first had Michelle on.
Yeah. So Equalizer said after the show's over, he's going to show me how to get that out of there.
Yeah, and listen, it's not the end of the world if somebody did that to you. You know what I mean? Because let me explain to you this. You go watch any Chris Rock video on YouTube. He says the N-word 500 times in a stand-up thing. So I think you're okay. You just got to be careful. I mean, somebody like Klucker says it like 50 times in a day on the show. So you got to be careful.
Hey, so Mr. X wants the link.
How you doing, Tennessee Gambler?
Hey, I got a question. Is Jim still on?
Yes, I'm still here.
Hey, what do you think about this whole Ed Reed thing with Bethune-Cookman?
You know what? I actually signed a full scholarship to play football at Bethune-Cookman in Daytona Beach, Florida, right out of high school, but I was a math credit short. It's in Daytona Beach. It was a bullshit program back then. I don't know the whole story, but what I'd like you to do is real quick, just tell me what the gist of it is, and then we'll talk about it on our show tonight after I confront these losers.
Well, I'm trying to run. I just got in. I'm trying to get my kids' basketball game real quick. But the lowdown is that the whole campus was just littered with shit everywhere. He had the football team out there picking all the stuff up, and he was going through and showing buildings that they have that they show as classrooms for the campus that were filled with nothing but trash.
Yes. Not surprising. That's black college football. That's black college sports. I lived it. I went through it. I even signed to a school back in the 90s called Central State of Ohio that actually the school cut football and was condemned. So that doesn't surprise me. Any of those HBCUs that are black run, black owned, black operated, they're just not at a good level. The only reason Deion Sanders was able to do that is because the corporate dollar rang in. And as soon as he left, that place is going to look like a ghetto. Go to any HBCU, with the exception of maybe 3 or 4 around the country. They're all like that. I'm sure when I saw Ed Reed sign there, I almost wish I could call these guys. If you expect them to be anything more than low-level bullshit, you're fooling yourself.
Well, what I was going to say, I was going to ask you that if you thought all HBCUs were basically like that. If when you
everyone that I've ever been to, and I've been to a shitload of them, are low. I mean, I haven't seen the videos of what happened at Bethune-Cookman, but when I signed my college scholarship in 1995 to play at BCC, it was Bethune-Cookman College at the time. Now it's Bethune-Cookman University. It was a dump back then. It just was in Daytona Beach, is all.
Well, the worst, and they did Ed Reed dirty as hell. He had I think 10 people in there with their families, and Bethune-Cookman came up that night and said he quit, which he didn't. So he went on live talking to the families, talking to the recruits, and he even had his cousin sign with them. So they basically said he quit when he didn't. So they basically canned him and made it their own narrative.
Yeah, and that's welcome to black college football or college football whatsoever. But, hey, listen, I spent years in those organizations. I can attest to all of them. I know every single one of them out there. I can give you the lowdown on any. And those are the top-tier Division I, 1AA programs or FCS. Imagine what it's like at, let's say, I don't know, Allen University in South Carolina, or at some of these smaller black colleges like Edward Waters in Florida. I mean, these places are one step above prisons. But real quick, guys, let me just let everybody know that tonight on Jim Terry TV, following whatever Jim Terry TV and 2 and Mr. X are going to do, let me tell you something. It is going to be epic. The YouTube world is going to want to see this. It will be public. We will make everything public. And when I tell you that I will be face-to-face with one of these people from this YouTube street, you are not going to want to miss it. And the best part is they don't even know I'm coming.
Hey,
Jim,
real quick, love to everybody, Equalizer, Ruben, Johnny, King, and hey, we're waiting for it. It's the return of the YouTube New World Order tonight, baby. Hey, I got to go, guys.
Thank
Later.
you, Jesse Gillen. Later.
And Jim, what was that college that was in northern Louisiana? It was an HBCU. Grambling, that's right. There's video online of what their workout area looked like a couple years ago. Fucking mold, ceiling falling down in the weight room. I mean, I was about to say before you said this, I've seen prisons that look better.
Staff infections, players they canceled games because they didn't have uniforms. You know,
and the administrators, Jim, were so corrupt that they got like, hey, look at this. We need to get some money in. People sent money in, and then they kept it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but, you know, it's because of slavery.
who is it?
All right, listen, I got to get out of here, guys. By the way, James Terry PI is the app. James Terry PI, but I expect to see everybody over there in huge numbers tonight.
What's your name again?
Excuse me?
No, go ahead, Jim.
Johnny's got a phone call.
When I tell you it's going to be huge, it's going to be huge. Let me tell you some other things that are going on the show tonight. Lance will be coming on live to my channel. We'll see if him and Ty Corbin go one-on-one. You did a little bit of that over here, but I've got some questions I need to ask Lance, including a woman that got a hold of me that said that she has donated thousands and thousands of dollars to Lance that puts him up over the $10,000. We will ask Lance about that live on the show.
Yeah, sounds like a good show. I know. I'm excited for it. I've been excited.
Well,
since
Jim,
you announced
Yeah.
it.
Hey, Jim, I'm very excited for your show to come on tonight. I've been waiting all week for you to come back on. Everybody in the chat room was talking about, we want to see Jim Terry. We want to see Mr. X. And I'm glad that you're coming back. Thank you for coming back, Jim.
All right. Well, thank you, guys, and it'll all be worth it tonight. And we'll put up the exact time following Mr. X programming. Thank you so much. And remember, James Terry PI is the Cash App. And, hey, listen, you know, we've got to build the rest of that wall so that these white people like Stiffy's husband don't sneak into this country illegally. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, hey, Mr. X, how you doing, buddy?
Good. I'm here as well. Listen, crazy last couple days for me. I'm hanging in there though. But I was going to tell you guys something after they started talking about the HBCU. But you know, I talk about this all the time, and I'm not trying to beat up the subject anymore. But the classic that was in New Orleans.
On, man. Go ahead, Mr. X.
The classic that was that's every year in New Orleans. And they were trying to get the classic out of New Orleans the last year or two I was there. Somebody literally got shot every single year at that game. One year, it was over somebody stepping on somebody else's shoes. It's crazy. So it's just it's a different kind of situation over there. And, obviously not my scene as much, but, Girl, I see Girl Ryan's here, Fast Eddie. A lot of people are here that I recognize in the chat, but Shaq Lady's here. I thought Shaq Lady was in the hospital with like double pneumonia or something like that.
I thought
she only comes around to promote.
Yeah, she's coming in here promoting that she's going on after you guys.
She never comes on.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm coming on after you. I'm coming on after you guys tonight, Mr. X. If you guys ain't doing the
I'm coming on if there's
VIP.
a hot shit.
Are you guys going to do the VIP tonight, Mr. X?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm going to have to talk to Jim. I'm going to have to call him. I'm not sure what he's doing, because the situation of where he's going, I'm not sure what's happening. So, I mean, I'm not going to run his VIP plus, just by myself, because people want him on there. But I have a feeling by next week, even probably by next Sunday, or this upcoming Sunday, things will kind of get back to normal. So at least for us, because with all the shenanigans that have been going on, we'll be back pretty much doing the regular VIP plus stuff probably at the end of next week, early next week.
Hey, Mr. X, how's the vertigo with your traveling? Still shitty?
I mean, it's more like just kind of it takes me a day or two to get over it. So I mean, I'm fine now, but it's not fun. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Did you make it home?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm back. So I mean,
we were worried sick about you. We're glad you made it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things too where when I'm traveling, I need a day. And that sounds probably stupid, but like I need like a day or so to kind of get over. I got a phone
call coming in, Mr. X. This guy's been trying to call in for last
2 minutes.
I don't know. Hello, what's your name? You're on live.
Nigger.
Hey.
Hang up on that fucking after Jim, and last week it was half the audience. So
on Tuesdays.
No, I know. I agree. I saw that as well, Equalizer, because I mentioned the same thing you did to Johnny. But
yeah,
I don't think she's doing it on purpose now. I mean, maybe I don't fucking know.
Well, if she's here all the time, it'd be different, but she's only here when she's promoting, and that's pointless.
Johnny, she's never going to have anything but an avatar show. Only thing you have to do, it's real simple. Be more interesting than her, and nobody will go over there.
Okay.
That's it. That's all. I mean, if that means live shows, a live after show, you coming on camera, you playing with cats, whatever you got to do to be. Now, it's obviously, if Jim goes over there because there's a fight going on between Ty Corbin and Lance, yeah, people are going to gravitate towards that. But that's where it's kind of nice to have everything encompassed in your show, even if it's not something, you want to stay positive. But really, I mean, Shaq Lady doesn't really go outside of the Dylan Round stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's only going to ever be all Avatar. So it's not hard to make it more variety and make it more interesting other than that.
Right.
Yeah, she just does the Dylan Rounds case. So
yeah,
exactly. And Johnny's, some of people in here are interested in Dylan Rounds stuff, but some of them are like me where they've heard so much of it. There's nothing new to hear about, What else can you talk about, really?
Right. Like the thing today, I heard that Salty was playing a Kurt Wadsworth interview, and I heard through the grapevine that that's an old interview. It was a taped interview. That's why it was audio only. Right. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. So, like, what are you going to hear? Unless Kurt Wadsworth says, hey, I got the text messages I'm going to release. Hey, I'm gay and I want to talk about it. Or here's the body. What else are you going to hear from this guy? What, he's going to teach you how to floss his teeth? I mean, there's nothing else there.
Right.
And I'm with the Sea Org. The internet is big enough for, there's so many people online, you just keep building your audience, Johnny. stay in your lane, focus on yourself, your show, and what you're doing, and people will come. At the end
Yeah,
of the day.
when Shack Lady goes up, like we used to do with the salty thing, or Doug, we would go up against them on purpose, and we're just going to be more interesting. We're just going to better ourselves. I guarantee you go to a fucking the bathhouse the night she goes up against you or tries to turn it on, and like I think somebody was saying, I think Equalizer said she's not vindictive like that. She is kind of secretive and private, though. If you
I don't know anything about her.
I wouldn't be watching her.
Right.
I'd be watching what you're doing. I mean, I don't know how much you're going to do. I might not watch her if it gets too risque, but I would definitely, be interested more in what you're doing.
Mr. X, with the show like we did last night, fuck, I had a blast last night. I was fucking dying laughing last night on the show.
I didn't see it last night. I saw a bit. I heard a bit about Jim. I think I heard that. Fuck is this? Leatherface? What happened last night?
We were just fucking around. Johnny was doing all his masks, and I was in a shitty mood, man, and I came on here live in a shitty mood. But by the time we ended the show, it was only a couple hours, but I had everybody in here was dying laughing.
Sometimes those shows like that, organic shows like that, where just everybody, that just turns into that.
Right.
But,
and a lot of it had to do with Johnny, because he kept bringing out all these masks and the different characters behind them.
Like this, right? Like this?
Yep. I don't know what the hell that creepy one is.
It's a two-face.
Like Leatherface. What is that?
But Johnny, you know what everybody wants to see?
What,
everybody wants to see Miss Fabulous.
It's fabulous. Let me get her. That's right. You're going to love Miss Fabulous.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
You want me to let
Stiffy
people
is
know?
here.
Huh?
I see Stiffy is here. I'm sorry, Ruben. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Let everybody
Mr.
know.
X, I'm not to mute you, man. I'm just kidding. Hey, Johnny, you want me to let people know or what?
Yeah, in a few.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. X. My name is Fabulous. How are you? Mr. X, my name is Fabulous, and I got a really good crush on somebody in Montana. I got a crush, and he's great. I just found out that he's not going to fulfill his dreams to me.
I want to see Fabulous fire the burner.
I got my blonde hair, and I just want to let everybody know that I love everybody, and I am going to be happy.
That's very creepy and kind of weird, but kind of funny at the same time. Well, it's good that everything is going well here. We're getting back in the saddle a little bit, but I heard about some of these different things that are going on YouTube. It's interesting, you kind of go out for a day or two and then you hear some certain things. But without getting into it too much, but I just know that sometimes you just got to move on.
Yeah, Mr. X, someone gave me another idea too. We got the aquarium over here in Long Beach. The big aquarium. I'm thinking I'm gonna go see how much it costs, and I'm gonna see how much it's gonna cost me to get in there, and I'm gonna go live there at the aquarium.
This is something I've run into, just a piece of insight. Make sure before you kind of give out, pre-promote something. Hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. That they have internet, because I've been in some places before, certainly on the beach or whatever, and I've gotten out there and I'm like, oh shit, the internet sucks here, or indoors it's like capped off. You know what I mean? So you have this whole thing come and you really can't come to everybody. It's real shoddy.
Right. How do you do StreamYard on a cell phone?
It's the same thing. It just looks a little bit different. That's where it's nice to, if you're going somewhere, to have your mods ready and then them just watch the chat, and then you only just focus on pointing the camera wherever you're going to point it at. But just have them star any super super chats. But as far as setting up any intros, I mean, you could do it all. A lot of people do the whole thing on their, hell, Shack Lady does the whole thing on a cell phone. But my suggestion would be just to make sure you have, that there's good cell service there, so you don't get there and you can't do the show and people are waiting. Because I've had it before where I showed up and I'm like, oh shit, somebody already did a super sticker. I don't even know if here's a perfect example with that Beverly Hills thing. I was getting horrible signal and I'm like, I might just end this on the VIP Plus show. And I didn't realize there was horrible cell signal. So I just drove until I got to a place where it was better. But like I was like, oh shit, I think these people are going to leave, or I don't want to piss them off or bore them while I'm getting in the correct area, like technical difficulty shit. But I guess people understand that, you know.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do first. So instead of me announcing things like I've been doing, I think if I'm just gonna do something, I'm just gonna go do it. You know what I mean? Instead of announcing,
right? Or just
I can write it, and I can also write it into the community post too. Can I?
Yeah, I'm gonna go live in an hour, or you call up the place and see if the aquarium has Wi-Fi. I'm sure that the Queen Mary has Wi-Fi, or like like hotels have like a premium Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
If you had to pay a couple bucks for that, it's probably worth it just to know that you have the best quality and you're not going to get locked out anywhere. I mean, those are just some small things I never really thought of. Like I get out there, hey, we're going to have this great beach show, and it fucking looks like the end of the world is coming. There's no sunset because it's so gray.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit. So you try to turn something, what do they call it? Chicken shit into chicken salad, but you don't want to go into an area and have it locked out either.
That's right.
King Samoan coming in at $2 super sticker. Welcome to the circus. That's right, folks. My show is the circus. We got a lot of crazy stuff that goes over here. We have a lot of just different stuff that goes on over here, and I love it. And we might get spooked or whatever, but you know what? Hopefully after tonight, hopefully the spooks will stop, and so we can move on forward. Anything else? Oh, and Ruben, if you want to go ahead and tell the masses what we're doing, we have 119 people watching, and that's pretty damn good. We beat the record again.
Good job, Johnny.
Go ahead, Ruben.
Right on to the real and death to the fakers.
Ruben.
Huh?
You said you want to tell everybody. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I won't be making it down to Johnny's. I got some truck issues. I'm waiting for my ex-brother-in-law to come over. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so he can let me know what the real dealio is. So but it's all good.
Well, do it another day.
Yeah.
What are you, 45 minutes away? Hour?
About an hour and 20, hour 30.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's probably a good thing then that you don't risk it.
Oh, speaking of risking stuff, and I'm always talking about Mount Baldy.
Yeah.
See that hiker that guy is like a known actor, not a really known actor, but a guy who's been in some stuff. I think he was in Short Circuit or some bullshit in the 80s. Johnny Number 5 or some bullshit. But anyway,
Johnny 5, stay alive.
I saw this part 2 in a movie theater. It was horrible. But anyways, I think this guy was up there, and I was like, I saw it when I was in North Carolina. And as they were talking about Mount Baldy, I'm like, that's so weird. I always talk about Mount Baldy. And he got some kind of collapse on him or something. He went missing.
What?
Really?
Yeah, a guy went missing in Mount Baldy. I was like, how random is that? I mean, you never hear anybody talk about Mount. I've never heard of anybody talk about Mount Baldy except for me.
Mr. X, have you ever been up to the Redwoods, or you never went up that far?
No, never. Everybody always asks me that about Northern California. I've never on the coast. I've never been more north than Hearst Castle. Is the most north I've ever been, like on the west coast of California. And on the east coast of California, like on the Nevada side, the most north I've ever been is Tahoe.
Okay.
Never been to San Francisco, never been to the Redwoods, never been to the fucking Weed Triangle, Wairika, Alcatraz, never been to any of those places.
That Wairika, that's where that famous girl is that killed that Travis Alexander. She was from Wairika.
Yep. Yeah, that's all weed.
Jody Arias.
Yeah, it's a little scary up in that area. There's some weird people, some strange people up there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you say Jody Arias?
Yeah.
Who's Jody Arias again?
She's that bitch that killed that dude in Arizona because he wanted to bang other bitches. and then pretended she didn't do it. Well, and then she went to Utah and fucked a guy, and then played dumb.
All right.
The hell, really?
She's in prison in Arizona.
Yeah, Campos Tacos saying you got to go to the Redwoods, and I'm going to drive all the way up there or fly all the way up there to see something I got in my pants. What do I need to go up there for? You're just setting me up, Campos Tacos. Stop giving me material.
Right.
And you ever heard of the missing 411, Mr. X?
No, I don't know what that is.
Anybody heard about 411?
I have. Isn't there multiple of them?
Yeah.
I know about the kid that went when the
what?
He went missing with his grandpa or his dad or something in a camping area.
I think are you talking about like with the dad and mom?
Yeah, was it the dad and mom? I knew it was I thought it was the grandpa, but yeah, it could have been the dad and mom. Is that the one you're talking about?
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of them. The missing 411 is this retired detective David Politis, I think his name is. He wrote I think it's 9, maybe 10 books, if not more. But anyways, he has a YouTube channel, and what he does is the missing person cases that are strictly from U.S. National Forests and camping grounds and stuff like that. But there's only a certain criteria that make these certain missing persons cases that he'll talk about. You know what I mean? And it'll be something like, a family of 4. You know what I mean? The mom and dad, you got the 2 kids, and they're setting up camp. They just look at the kids, see where they were, turn around for 10 seconds, look back, they're gone. They go looking, then they have all these other people looking, can't find them, get the police out there, search rescue, search for miles, days, can't find them. Sometimes they find them days later and nothing's wrong with them. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they find them way the fuck out in the middle of wherever, and it's how the fuck does a kid get out this far in this certain time? You know what I mean? And doesn't have a scratch on them or anything like that. But there's certain mysterious situations that coincide with these missing 411 cases. A hunter, he was actually taught survival skills. He went missing. He was hunting with his friend and his sons, and they all in their positions or whatever, and then after an hour they all come up, and then all of a sudden they can't find them, so they go looking for him, and he knows how to survive and all that wilderness survival stuff. It's pretty interesting if people want to go check that out.
Hey, Ruben, how many missing shoes he had missing?
Shoes?
I don't know, but they find so a lot of people, they'll find their clothes folded up and neatly put in a certain spot. You know what I mean? Like their shoes, their socks, whatever, jacket or whatever. Is that what you're talking about, Johnny?
Yeah. Tell them about the baby that was found at the top of the hill.
Yeah, the baby was found on top of the hill. PZ's talking.
Okay, yeah,
PZ.
the one that PZ's talking about is this kid. There was this, I think he was 4, and there's this real steep freaking rocky hill. You know what I mean? That barely a grown ass person can get up, and it's pretty freaking high, right? And so the people were out searching. I want to say they even called the search off, but some hikers were on the back side of that hill saying that they seen some kid looking down at them. So this sparked an interest, and so people went, either some hikers or some shit, that hill, and they found his fucking bones and shit, but his shoes that he was wearing, they were white Nikes. They were in fucking pristine condition, and he had been missing for a while. You know what I mean? In the rain, in the weather, you would think that it'd fuck his shoes up or some shit, right? And if it was attacked by an animal, there'd obviously be blood or something on them. But they were in pristine condition. They were sitting right there, just put neatly right there. Boom. Is that the one piece he's talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
Here, I'm gonna put this on mute.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna put on mute.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting if anybody wants to check that shit out.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Sorry, I'm gambling on my phone.
Oh, there you go. Do the damn thing.
Well, that's a good time.
Huh.
I'm playing my Vegas. You know, Mr. X plays it as well. You know.
Yeah.
How do you actually
learn
link
about
that?
that from me?
No, I've had mine probably since 2011,
Oh,
2012, somewhere.
yeah, I
in there.
remember you saying it.
Yeah.
By the
How do
way,
you actually link that to where you can actually get something out of it? How do you link that to the whatever card?
There's multiple ways. It links to your
M Life
your
card.
Facebook, Google. I think there's multiple ones you can link. Oh yeah.
So
And then
when-
your card, you got to go to whatever casino you go to and get the card as well. Yeah.
When you get your whatever your thing that you win, you choose a prize or whatever it is, a reward. They send you a code, and then when you go to that casino, let's say for example, you get the buy one get one free buffet at Luxor. You go to the MGM M Life desk, which is a part of the cage there, and it takes forever. There's always a long line at that one, and then you put it onto your card, and then for the next like 3 or 4 days, you have that on your card. You can go use it whenever you want. Now you go downstairs and you ring your M Life card up, and then it's a buy one get one free. It's on your card. Same as a free play or whatever,
Yeah.
You got to get the M Life card though.
I got to. Let me say something real quick, guys.
Go ahead, sorry.
I got a super sticker coming in from Stiffy, 99 cents. Thank you, Stiffy, so much. Your sunshine. And then Miss Chanel H came in with a cash up of $40. Thank you, Chanel. Thank you, Chanel.
Nice.
There's my siren right there, Mr. Chanel. That's
Perfect.
That's it.
That's Rio Chanel. Sorry, guys, for interrupting. There you go, guys.
No, that was good.
And Johnny, let me also
That was
just say that Cheryl Lynn coming in on the Mr. X Cash App, which I wasn't even expecting, but then again, I do have it up there. Appreciate it, Cheryl Lynn. She says, Mr. X rocks. No, you rock. I'm over here. I'm looking for attention. Thank you. Thank you.
We all rock.
Mr. X, I'm looking forward to hearing about the Hollywood version, like your view coming from that Hollywood stuff about what you're going to talk about.
I'm going to get into, we're going to get into the talk. The thing I'm not going to get into, and I saw that somebody already, this is not going to be a discussion about weapons. That's not what this is. That's not something that I'm trying to do. What I want to do is talk about some of the stories. I'll rehash, if you guys didn't hear on the show, some of the stories I've been through, what I think, what my opinion is, something I haven't shared on this show is what the armor, I'm not going to say the guy's name, but the armor that I work with, and I've exclusively worked with over the years, what his opinion is of that father, that is the father of the daughter who also got indicted. She is the armorer, what he told me, and just a lot of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to discuss that. Maybe I shouldn't even get into it because it wouldn't be hard for you guys to figure out who that guy is. But,
right.
The fact of the matter is, I'm going to get into some of these things, but it's not about weapons.
Okay.
Because, that's what you don't really want to do that on YouTube. It's more about some of the stories that surround it, kind of like how I did that Quintella one where, obviously I have my opinion on the Alec Baldwin thing, but I wasn't there. Right. I don't want to be one of those, they had the tragedy pimp things. I can only talk about what I've done and what I've seen over the years and what people who know these people have told me. I'm pretty good friends with a guy who did the pyrotechnician stuff on the MacGruber TV show that came out, which was also shot in New Mexico. And you just hear stuff. It's a bigger story than just an accident that happens. You also have to look at what an incentive state is. And I've talked about that too. It's I've had some guy say, "Hey, we're shooting all kinds of stuff here in Oklahoma." Yeah, it's because they're giving out free money. There's nothing being shot anywhere more than Los Angeles or New York. Tell me where they shoot soap operas at. So just because all of a sudden a state like in Oklahoma has 10 new movies and they've never had any before, but there's a reason for that, and there's a reason when those people go there. And I've kind of discussed it a little bit here. While slip-ups happen a little bit more. I'm going to talk about babysitting and a few other things too, which I've never heard anybody talk about in this case. So we'll get into that tonight.
Nice.
Well, Mr. X, like I said before, and even before, I was some convicted criminal and all that, I used to own weapons. First rule of gun safety or any kind of gun handling, firearm handling, always treat the firearm as if it was loaded.
Yep.
No matter if you handled it yesterday, today, you're passing it to your partner or whatever. Always handle it as if it were loaded.
Yep.
Absolutely.
100%. That's the first rule of the movie stuff. And you don't do that with a prop or anything. You know what I mean? You got to assume that it's ready to go. And it kind of goes in with what I'm talking about.
Emergency, tonight. Mr. X. We got emergency right here. We just got threatened. Me and you did. We will not stop. You and Mr. X are going down. You'll be terminated. Ha ha ha.
Johnny, who cares? They're just trying to fuck with you, man.
What's the area code?
Don't even
972-534-4675.
Don't even acknowledge it, dude.
It's bunk, bro. Tell them to lick a dick.
972 area code Dallas. Well, they should stop at Buc-ee's. Terminate some potato chips there. They're really good. They're fresh.
Tell them that they really want to be badasses. Let us know their location. I know people.
Well, I kind of almost feel bad to an extent because I don't know if this stuff was happening because I came over here, if it happened because I came over here earlier. I actually don't feel that bad, but I don't want to see it happen to Johnny, because he's a good dude. But
here's the thing, you know what I mean? Like, we already know this. People are fucking going to be trolls. They're going to be trolls or whatever you want to call these people. They're not trolls or
sorry, guys.
Prank callers or whatever the fuck they are. Johnny just needs, you know what I mean? Just needs to learn how to tell them, fuck off. And
pretty much.
That's it, Now, if somebody shows up at your door, it's a different story. You know what I mean? Then you have
that's right. Well, they're not going to do that. You know what it is? I think there's a fever pitch in the air because you don't know where Jim Terry is. I do. You guys don't. I got Salty ran to Nevada. I got a few of those emails today. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if he just wants people want to hear his name mentioned. But fact of the matter is, people are kind of nervous. And you should be on your toes because you never know what we're going to do. Remember, we're counterpunchers.
Well, not only that, but they done did things to your family. So,
well, not mine,
really but punchers here.
Yeah, not mine, but I don't have a family. Gina's my family.
Yeah. Gina's your family?
Yeah, Gina. They never did anything to Gina, did they? That's a family member to me right there. So yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. But I think that one of the most hilarious things that I heard, and I'll mention this, is one of those degenerates called up the Pinellas County Police Department, and the guy I can't believe he posted the video or the audio online with the guy who tried to swat Jim's father's store.
Fucking idiot.
And he's like, so what are you doing? And I'm just paraphrasing what happened. And they're like, yeah, we're basically protecting Jim Terry. He's the one who called in, Jim Terry's father. And he's like, so you're not doing anything? I didn't get a phone call back. I didn't get this. I didn't get that. And they're like, they basically are like, yeah, go fuck yourself. You're the problem, So then that guy started posting things about the Pinellas County Police Department, Pinellas County Sheriff and all this and that. And they're in. Believe me, if you know anything about Florida, Florida's not like Louisiana or some of these brother-in-law states that I talk about every once in a while where any sheriff's department's going to do something for you. Like there's no like, hey, I know this guy and he goes to my church and I'm going to protect him versus that's not how that area is. Nobody's really from there. You know what I mean? So there's no really, it just shows how little these people know and what they're grasping for. But it was hilarious that guy put up that call on his own channel, this elder allegedly, and just showed what an idiot he is. So it is what it is. But hey, I don't mind talking about it.
Is it a person on a res?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, same guy.
We got a super sticker that came in at $2. Buster, thank you for $2 sticker, a super sticker. Why does X have a yoke on his lap? Buster.
Yeah. You mean Yoko? Yoko Ono.
Do you mean Yoko Ono's and say, what? That's a good one. Oh, shit. Fucking Yoko Ono. You know who that is, right, Johnny?
What's that?
Yoko Ono?
Yeah, balls.
Who?
Balls.
No.
What is that?
Yoko Ono was John Lennon's girlfriend. She ruined the Beatles.
Thank you, Equalizer.
Oh, I didn't know.
She thought she should go on stage and sing with him, and she was awful. And he let her.
Mr. X, I want to say something. Mr. X, I don't care if people text me like that because I know we haven't done nothing wrong to those people, and they're just being shitty towards us now because I might have blocked them or I'm not answering their calls, or it might be somebody else that I'm thinking of too. That because
Might
I
be
don't
Shack Lady.
Let's just move on forward now, okay, guys? We're gonna move forward. Gonna move forward.
Don't trip, jellyfish.
Don't trip, jellyface. Is that what you said, Ruben?
No, I said don't trip, jellyfish.
Oh, jellyfish.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take off. Here's what I'm gonna do. I mean, you could do whatever you want, but I'm just saying that Jim's gonna I know what time Jim wants to go on, so I'm probably gonna go on a little bit before him. I don't know if I'll do the full hour or not, but it's what time is it East Coast? 8:30-ish?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do the math real quick, and then so I think I'm gonna come on in about 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Right. Is that all right with you, Johnny? I hate to say, hey.
No, we're just a pre-show, man. We're just a pre-show.
And then I'll line up, that'll line me up, because I can get everything kind of ready here, and then I'll line Jim up with, his time frame thing.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
All right.
Stay black.
Yeah.
All right.
Most definitely.
We got another super sticker coming in at Leanne at $4.99. Johnny, don't let the haters scare you. You got the biggest. You're the biggest. You got the biggest guys as friends. Thank you so much. Johnny. I really appreciate that. Huh?
It's all good, Johnny. Ain't no thing with a chicken wing.
It might be some of this other person who I'm thinking it is, because I won't go on their show.
I'll tell you what. I am going to bring down my sword collection and see if I can still fit into my ninja outfit.
You guys still talking about this shit?
I guess. Johnny,
oh no.
You weren't here. Johnny got a threat.
CDC dogs, you have missed a cash app for me, hon. Let me see.
Where'd Mr. X go? He disappeared?
Yeah,
you got scared. You got
come on,
scared.
30 minutes.
Hey,
let me show you that.
Right.
Let me show you this little picture real quick.
What is that?
It's girl Ryan's son.
Oh. All right, guys, I got to bounce.
You got to bounce too?
Elijah.
I'll be back if you do an after show.
Yeah.
CDC Dogs is your name.
Yeah, don't say it.
I can't say it out loud, but how much did you send in? Because I don't see a cash app from you, CDC Dogs. If you did send one, thank you for the $5 that you sent in. Thank you so much.
Ask her just to text you the amount or whatever.
Can you just text me the amount that you sent in to me or something like that? Because I don't want to forget about anybody.
We ain't trying to be ungrateful or nothing.
No. Equalizer left too. Madison Mom, another $4.99. Johnny, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for the super sticker very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're all here, guys.
What's up, Johnny? It's good.
What's up, buddy? I don't know. He told me, I don't know. That last text message got me kind of got me a little disturbed.
Ain't no trip, dude.
You know,
Motherfucker, here's the thing about people, Johnny. Real people don't have to say shit. You know what I mean? Fake ass motherfuckers got to do shit over phones and I guess computers now these days. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I mean? You ain't got no beef with nobody.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least as far as we know.
I got no beef with nobody.
Nobody in the chat's ever said anything, as far as I know. You know what I mean? Everybody here pretty much, gets along. Shit, they even go to other channels and then can come on this channel and still get along, which is cool. And you know what? I just wanted to chat. No, we appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yep. Because I don't want no fucking drama and bullshit in my life. I got enough bullshit to deal with. The last thing I want to do is come on here and deal with more bullshit.
Yeah.
So
you know what I mean?
Worry about
it, prank bullshit, Johnny. Don't even worry about them. Fuck off. You know what I mean? Tell them to fuck off. Just from now on, take precautions. You know what I mean? Mute yourself. See who it is. You know. And they might be like, "Oh, it's me." Blah 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 blah. Whatever. And you put them on, and then they say the shit. But it's like, well, at least you could delete that out, right?
Right.
So,
Johnny, don't put that call on the air.
I'm not.
Go on mute if you're going to answer it.
We're just gonna have to establish, some guidelines and stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, with bigger views and more viewers coming in, you're gonna get the haters. Regardless, every channel I would imagine gets.
It's girl Ryan King Samoa. It's great. It's girl Ryan. Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead, girl Ryan.
Hey, Johnny, I just want to say thank you so much for playing that, and you can have Betty Hayward use that in a clip for all the haters.
Okay.
Bye, Felicia. That is my son. It's
okay. No problem.
Video.
No problem.
And hey, your show's doing awesome.
Thank
so
you.
Don't let the haters get to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I got enough bullshit. That's right.
I know, man. I mean, I'm not the happiest person in the world right now, but I mean, I'm here.
Right? At least you're alive.
You're alive.
Breathing.
You know what? Yeah.
Memphis.
Big Daddy Double D.
Hang up.
Oh, it's Phantom.
No, that's Big Daddy Double D.
Big Daddy Double D.
Who the fuck is that?
He called him before.
What's going on?
It's good, Ruben. He's good.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah.
Huh?
Breaking up.
You're breaking up.
Sounds like a robot.
Call back.
Hey.
Call me back. Call back.
Anyways, like Ruben was saying, Johnny, people can do all that stuff over the internet and on the phones and shit because they don't got the balls to do it in person. That's the big difference. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't even worry about it, though. First of all, they're not going to come to where you're at. So that's a guaranteed thing.
Is this Memphis?
For real, because you know what? I do have a second thing of transportation.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, Hey, Johnny, Big Daddy Double D on the line.
Okay,
There he
go
is.
ahead.
I'll be calling in to see how you doing. I heard you had some haters calling your number tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they get lonely, man. When they get lonely, they scream for attention. You know what I'm saying, Johnny?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm deeply offended because I'm a big old gay black man, and they're gonna call in there and say that mess. But I need you to do me a favor, Johnny.
What's that?
I need you to keep all them phone numbers they call from, because Daddy Double D be lonely tonight. You give me all them phone numbers. He calls you up and let me call him because I'm feeling kind of lonely.
If they do, I will. What'd you say?
Big Double D want to get him some.
Yep.
Get him some fun in the sun.
Yeah, tell them that you're playing with your butthole.
I'm gonna tell you, keep all them phone numbers. I'm gonna call them up and play with their butthole.
That's right, Ty. I think we all got
Everybody there?
a place in a good place to get a laugh or enjoy yourself, not the bullshit.
Yeah. Most def.
Right.
And we, and here's the thing, I mean, like we like to chat and shit, and like we like, on the panel and shit, we be bullshitting. We kind of wish, like maybe more of the ladies in the chat would come up here and bullshit with us, but
Yeah.
in due time, I guess, and I'll sneak in the chat and bullshit with you guys every once in a while.
Where's
I'm not-
Arkansas at?
I don't know.
I
Crimson
wanna see
coming
him.
in. Crimson coming in. Let me see. Crimson. Hold on.
Hello to my girl Melissa. What's up, baby?
Right here. It says right here. Crimson, just do you, Johnny. You're doing great. Thank you for the $10 super sticker. I appreciate it. And let me get this other last star one out here. Miss Canada, thank you for the $2 super sticker. I really appreciate it. Crimson, for the $10 super sticker. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Well, Johnny, speaking of the whole Shack lady thing, like Seorg was saying, there really is enough viewers on YouTube to go around. It's not like it's gonna kill anybody. To
I know, motherfuckers
have-
be greedy.
I don't even pay attention to the numbers because, Mr. X said it the best. If you entertain the people, they'll stay and watch your show. That's plain and it's a simple concept, really. If you got something that they enjoy or they want to be entertained with it, and like your masks and all that stuff, then people will watch you. If they want to hear about the same stories, then go ahead. That's why I choose not to, for the most part, because there's nothing really new to hear about. It gets kind of old. So, but I support anybody and everybody. I don't even know these fucking people. So at the end of the day, it ain't my dog. It ain't my fight. I'm just going to keep doing me.
I'm not going to say I support anybody. I will support people that I dig.
Right.
Everybody else can, I guess, whatever.
Right.
But I don't.
It's right here. Equalizer wrote this. Listen. It said, it's not that will kill you, but she is blatantly using you.
Blatantly using you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she's promoting her channel, but a lot of people.
She's never here otherwise.
Who's he
Think
speaking?
about it. He just kept on saying the lady.
The Shack lady.
Oh.
He's talking about the Shack lady. Yeah. Well, I understand that point of view as well. But I think that's pretty common on YouTube, isn't it? A lot of people go on other shows just to promote themselves. At the end of the day, it's a fucking business. And the Equalizer should know, as a business, what else are you going to do on YouTube to promote yourself?
I'm just going to put it out there. I don't have a problem with her at all.
Right.
I don't have a problem with her at all. It's just that, let me promote her. You know what I mean? I don't go on Jim's channel or Mr. X's channel and put it in the chat room. Hey guys, I'm going on after Jim Terry or Mr. X. You know what I mean? And
well, you can do that though in Jim's show, Johnny, because you're
I can do it. Now
part of that, right?
Now I can do it because I'm a part of Jim.
Hit me up on a text.
I wasn't doing it at first. You know what I mean? But just if Shack Lady, if you're listening, I don't have a problem with you at all, whatsoever. You know what I mean? So you can be don't be upset with me because one of my somebody. It is what it is. I can go back
Right.
and undo you. You know what I mean?
Well, see, like, okay, what I've seen on like some other channels, right? Motherfuckers be asking permission first to use their shit, and then you can use your shit. You know what I mean? As long as you give them like a thing in the description below or some shit like that. You know what I mean? That's respect. That's what's called respect. If people ain't got respect enough to do that, tell them to fuck off.
Fair
you know what I
enough.
mean? The same thing. I mean, there's not a whole lot of difference between something that is like real out in the fucking real world and this computer bullshit. You know what I mean? Other than people are protected by a screen.
Right. Well, a lot of people get tough on the internet. They always have.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. Dude. Honestly, I think it's funny nowadays, but
it's mind-boggling.
Right.
Very, very mind-boggling. You know what I mean? I found out who somebody was, and I went over to where they live, and they were like a midget and shit, and I kind of felt bad because I was talking a lot of shit.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that.
But yeah, anyways, Johnny, where's the gay sloth at tonight? He hasn't made an appearance tonight. Johnny
there
must
he
be
is, right here. He's right here.
Okay.
Gay sloth. Let me get him real quick.
All right.
Let me get him.
The champ's coming on tonight. The butter champ.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, where's it at? At the side of your bed again? Johnny be role playing with them masks all the time, so he has to go get them from the side of his bed. Yeah.
He was up on the mannequin.
Oh, it was on the mannequin?
There he is.
Shit.
Ooh, there he is. There's the gay sloth. Gay sloth, are you going to be eating any butter anytime soon?
I don't know yet.
Is your hair getting longer? It looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks like you got some plugs going on in your hair. Did you get plugs put in?
No.
Oh. It's just natural growing like that?
It's just natural growing like that. Ain't that sexy? I'm bringing sexy back.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm bringing sexy back. I'm bringing sexy back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We all like the boys that bring all the milkshakes to the yard.
Damn right. It's better than yours.
I don't know that song. Sorry.
What
the hell? The hell was that?
I don't know.
Was that the gay sloth growl?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Johnny's got to take a small foo-foo break. He'll be back with his milkshakes.
Someone said fart.
Well, didn't Chanel says?
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Funnier was when Johnny said he was getting a weave put in the other night.
Here you guys go. There he is. There she is, everybody.
There's butt plug.
Here's butt plug right here. Look at the camera. Look at the camera, girl. Look at the camera. Meow, 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 meow. She's on the microphone. Meow, 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 meow.
Fast Eddie said, Johnny, for the 10th day in a row, clean your camera screen. Johnny be foo-fooing with that camera.
All right, get out of here. All right. She's out of here, guys.
Butt plug's gonna scratch the shit out of you.
Yeah. Johnny, you gotta wipe down that screen, bro.
My screen's good.
No, the lens of your camera. It's all blurry.
Yeah.
It's all blurry?
Yeah.
Yep. Like you've been foo-fooing on it.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
You're blurry lines right now.
How's that?
There you
go. That's
go.
better.
Damn.
Yeah, now it's nice and see now Eddie won't freak out for the 11th day
What
until you
made that
clean your
thing?
camera.
What made that thing so foggy, Johnny?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Foo-fooing.
Whatever.
The leftovers.
Whatever.
Johnny, what hat do you got on today?
My
Yeah.
Nirvana hat. My Nirvana.
Of course,
Nirvana?
always.
Say
Love
what?
me some Nirvana.
Here, hold on. I got something. I'm going to read something.
Read the org.
We had to clean off the sperm lens. And you guys sure will always be butt plugged from now on, thanks to you. Calling
It says right here. It says right here.
Butt plug.
Fuck, man.
It says right here, Johnny.
Be good.
It says, Johnny, I'm Fumble Nuts in your chat. I just want to let you know. I'm just wanting to let you know. Here's a boob pic for the boys. No
Hell
homo.
yeah.
No,
Do some
Hey, I'm gonna show it to you.
no, don't show it.
Look at there. Look.
Don't show it.
What the hell? I want to see that bullshit. What the hell is that?
I don't even know. Yeah, Johnny, you shouldn't be showing that
I don't want to
shit,
see
man.
no man tits, dude. What the hell?
I'm in
Johnny,
Central
that's
Florida. If you need
It's like
something,
Johnny's
handled
getting all
here, just let me
excited
know.
over there.
Betty Hayward, you are being summoned by Mr. X. Betty
Yeah.
Hayward.
Okay, guys. Hey, listen, we got
Summoned by Mr. X.
6 minutes before he comes on,
He doesn't.
and
6 minutes.
yeah, he said he's going to come on in 30 minutes.
I don't think so, buddy. You better check that again.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Mr. X,
you're right.
oh,
10
Mr. X,
minutes.
Mr.
You're right.
X, Mr. X said that he was going to come on.
You're right.
yeah.
Betty Hayward, how you doing? Betty Hayward, I need you to do me a favor if you're listening. I need you to do a recap on all this videos tonight for me. I got you, girl. Just let me know if you can do it for me, okay, Betty? I mean, yeah, Betty. I really do need you to do that for me, okay? Will you do that for me, Betty? Thank you. Gimme, Betty.
Gimme. What's she supposed to give you?
No, I wanted her to do some recaps for me tonight.
Oh, okay.
But I gotta delete. I gotta go in there and delete some stuff out of there.
For sure.
It's not done.
Yeah.
What's not done, Golden Eagle?
I know. We ain't talking with you.
What the hell?
What?
What the hell?
What?
Yes, Golden Eagle, you can
Damn.
go here. Yes, Golden Eagle, you can come up on Blue Diamond's birthday party. Yes, you can. So, ladies and gentlemen, further ado, let me just say this: we are.
Mr. X said he's starting up warm line now.
He's starting up the warm lineup now.
Yeah.
We are going to go ahead and get off of here, and right after Jim Terry comes off tonight, we will be coming live again tonight after he goes off, and we got to be super. Not super quiet, but we got to keep it down on the down low because my neighbors my neighbors downstairs are. So that's why we're going to do an after show after this, and we had 120 people in the chat room. Thank you for all coming. Oh, he's not going to come on for another 10 minutes.
Yeah. He's not going for 10 minutes. He was just opening up the warm line.
Okay,
So
thank you, Mr. X. Let me know when you're going to go on, Mr. X, and I'll stay.
Yeah.
I'll stay on until you go on, Mr. X.
We got 10 minutes because we love you folk. Y'all like kinfolk to us.
I need to smoke some more pot.
What the fuck?
Oh, you want me?
No, don't be showing nothing, Johnny.
Do you want me to show this to Blue Diamond? Do you want me to show this to Blue Diamond?
No, wait for her birthday.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Is it for her birthday stuff?
Yeah.
Not yet. She says not yet.
Yeah.
Blue Diamond, I got something that you wish you can see.
Fucking Johnny.
I'm gonna tease you. I'm gonna tease you. Can you pass it around, King?
Always.
The Dutchie?
Yeah.
Pass
Pass
the
it,
Dutchie
you
to the
find
right
it.
hand side.
This Blue Diamond says, don't play with me.
Damn.
I'm not playing with you, Miss Diamond. I'm just kidding. It's your birthday. It's your birthday all week. It's your birthday all week.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so here, let me bring this character up.
This
Let me
caricature.
bring this character up, and I'm gonna bring this other character up. Hold on. You guys don't look at me. I'm gonna scare you. Hold on.
That must be like a brand new hat.
It's brand new, yeah. Nirvana.
Okay. I was like, yeah, I never seen that
Oh
hat
shit.
before.
Nirvana.
You know what's funny?
Okay,
I don't
guys.
like to wear hats except the.
Hey, look at these sunglasses, Ruben.
hat.
Look at these sunglasses, Ruben. I got a camera on the side of it. Look at that. You like them?
What's wrong with your eyes?
They're green, aren't they? Green.
They're supposed to be like that.
Hi, I'm back again.
Did you say they have a camera
Yeah, it has a camera on it. Yeah.
and it works?
Yeah. There we go. Hey, Ruben, how are you doing now?
Good, good. What's that? That's from that the opera show. What is that shit called? Phantom Opera? Yeah, I think it's called Phantom Opera.
Ruben.
What?
Ruben.
Yeah, don't do that.
Ruben, I'm gonna get you, Ruben. I'm gonna get you, Ruben. I'm gonna get you, Ruben.
Creepy, Johnny.
Ruben, I'm gonna get you, Ruben. Ruben.
Did you see you're gonna foo-foo Ruben?
No,
No, I said I'm gonna get Ruben.
Well, fucking, you know where I live? Fuck.
Ruben, no, I don't know where you live.
Come get it.
Ruben, you know where I live, though.
I didn't give you my address?
No.
Yeah, I did, because you sent me something.
Yeah, but I've already got rid of it. You told me to get rid of it a long time ago. Yep.
I told you not to give it to nobody.
Well, I got rid of it.
Unless it was like some sexy ass broad in the chat.
I got rid of it, Ruben.
Got rid of what?
His
My
address.
address.
Oh.
Because he had sent me something. I'm like, yeah, you got my address, man.
My dirt bike's coming to get.
Hey, Ruben, look at this light. Ruben, look at this light.
What is it?
You see it?
The UFO.
Oh.
It goes 360 one way and it goes 360 the other way.
Hey, what's the other light you was telling me about? What was that?
What light?
A string light?
Yeah, they're string lights. They're LEDs. I'm going to give you 2 pairs of them.
And do they stay one color or do they change color?
They change colors.
Damn.
You got a remote. You're going to have a remote for them.
Are they waterproof?
Huh?
Are they waterproof?
Yes.
I wonder if I could put them like in on the edge of my pool. You know what I mean?
What are waterproof?
I don't know. He said he was gonna give me some string lights or something like that.
Oh.
LEDs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
If they're waterproof,
selling
I
my
could
dirt
put 'em.
bike. Did you know that?
The what?
I'm gonna sell one of my dirt bikes.
Are you?
They're coming to pick it up on Thursday to get shipped back to the mechanic to get some work done on the clutch, and then I'm gonna sell that one of them, the one that's with me, because I only need one bike. Really, I don't need 2. I have 3. So I have 2 Hondas, 2 Honda 450s, and 1 KTM 6-day bike. And I don't like the KTM bikes. I'm not a big KTM fan, to be honest.
Hey, Ruben. Hey, Ruben.
Yeah.
And Mr. King Samoan.
Yes, sir.
I'm sending you the new link for tonight's show after Jim Terry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like
Yeah.
I'll be here. But yeah, I'm gonna sell my bike. It's going to get serviced real
cool.
quick, and then it's gonna go up for sale. Yeah.
I
I don't know
got.
what I'm going to do with the money, but
Ruben, I'm sending it to you too, bro.
Yeah.
you know what I think I'm going to do with the money?
What?
I think
Get some weed.
maybe I'll take a little trip down to California area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me and Johnny have a little business thing we've been talking about in the background,
go.
and maybe we can get that up and going for Johnny.
Go for it. Little electron.
Mm-hmm. Electronic stuff. Yeah.
Paul's like, oh my God, what do they got in the store now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're talking about pallets of electronics. You know, Johnny knows.
Yeah.
We
When we go,
need pallets of.
he's gonna. No, we're gonna get a storage unit.
Oh.
Johnny, that's one of the things Johnny wants to do.
Yeah.
Is buy pallets and of electronics and redo them. And I think maybe we'll go down there and get Johnny going on that.
That'd be tight.
I'm all about helping people with business, man. That's absolutely.
Hey, because you know what? The what is it? The C, whatever, the C, the V, the B, whatever the fuck it is. Done fucked up all the small businesses, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely, they did. In every fucking neighborhood, pretty much.
Yeah, that's that Biden fuck.
Yeah. It's sad.
Yeah, we need some more small businesses. So you people in the chat, if y'all have ideas and stuff,
Ruben, you know what I've been watching lately that I think eventually Johnny can do is I don't know if you've seen this, but they have it where it's an actual store, and so they buy massive pallets, you know, like 20, 30 pallets at a time, and then they put them all out in bins in the store, and people just rummage through the different shit that's out there.
Right.
I don't know if you've ever seen. I've seen them on YouTube. I don't know what cities they're in.
I think I know what you're talking about, but
I think eventually we'd be able to do that. Get Johnny out of a storage unit selling like that and have a storefront.
Yeah.
You know, California sucks balls when it comes to
that's the thing. Like, you don't
taxes and all that.
You don't want to have a storefront because you got to pay taxes on that storefront and all the on the merch you're selling. He could do it out of his, out of his crib, and just pay the shipping bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
See, my dream is I told
have like a catalog of shit, but like make his catalog, make it all fabulous and
my
shit.
dream was is because I told PZ that I just want to do it one time. I want to order from Amazon and get a big old pallet from Amazon that's bigger than me, and it's called returns.
Right. Well, you got to watch out though, Johnny.
You can get a pallet. You can get a pallet for $100. You get a pallet for $200. You don't want to get the guest mystery pallet because that's just a small ucky one. What was you going to say, King Simone?
What I was going to say is you got to watch out though, because a lot of them you don't want the actual return pallets. What you want is like the NOS stocks and shit, the new old stock shit that didn't sell very well in the stores, or shit that you got to watch out on the return stuff, because a lot of that stuff's broken, and then you're really going to be hurting because you're going to have to try and fix everything. So there's different ones that we can go and take a look at. So I don't want to bore people too much with it, but like I said, the business aspect, I can't help it. My brain just thinks like that all the time, nonstop.
I'd like to make a public announcement real quick. I guess it's Easy Now 90 21st birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Easy Now 90.
There you go.
Is her birthday?
I believe it's a him.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a dude.
Hey, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a birthday calendar, right? A birthday calendar, and when I get the calendar brought up, I'm gonna get my pen. And and everybody in the chat room can go one by one and tell me when their birthday is, so I can write it down on the calendar.
All right.
Huh? Well, we're about to end up out of here because Mr. X is coming on in like 3 minutes. So that's what we'll do tonight, guys. That's what we'll do tonight and through the rest of the week. I'll get everybody's birthdays down on the calendar so we can do something for you guys is on your birthday. And Fast Eddie's already on top of it. Mine is
There you
April
go.
20th. Fast Eddie is on April 20th.
Every day is April 20th for me.
Is Easy Now 90 a female or a male?
No, he's a dude. It's
Okay.
a dude.
Motherfucking people need to stop playing.
And
If anybody else wants to tell me what their birthday,
is a woman.
Buster's birthday is October 14th.
What? Oh, snaps.
Stage Tech 2, $5. I love you, Johnny. Girl,
Yeah.
Ryan. I love you. I love you too, Stage Tech. What?
Stage
Yeah.
Tech always coming in good.
Hey,
Fast
Buster, mine's 2 days after yours.
Badass dog. Kodiak is his name, right? Kodiak.
Yeah,
his dog's
Kodiak.
name. Yeah.
Cool.
Beautiful dog.
Kodiak.
Speaking of
Yep.
dogs.
Oh, no,
dog-
October 14th.
Melissa, yours is October 19th?
October 14th.
Yeah. No, Melissa's the 19th.
Easy 90's birthday is today.
Happy birthday. Yeah, I just said that shit.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Easy Now 90. Happy birthday to you.
There you go.
He did that pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Throw your hands in the air like you just don't care. It's your birthday. Hey, it's your birthday.
But
Easy
Ruben, I was-
90 now.
Ruben, I was
It's
telling
your
Johnny.
birthday. It's your birthday. Ow! It's your birthday, buddy.
Yeah.
Johnny, don't be getting excited.
Yeah.
Ruben, what was
No.
you saying?
I was telling Johnny earlier that I'm going to try and shoot down there probably in early March. That's the plan anyway.
Right on.
So about a month from now. Give or take.
Melissa Moynes' boyfriend is 10/11.
Boyfriend or is Melissa's?
The Sea Org was born on February 69th on 1969.
February 69.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's a joke.
Yeah.
Tammy from the block
969.
is November 8th,
Hold on.
and she's a Scorpion, and I sting. Well, I'm a Cancer, and I claw you.
Mine
Well,
was
Johnny.
October 16th.
November 8th.
And I am a nothing. I'm not no zodiac bullshit.
Melissa's Moniz is 10/19, and her boyfriend is on 10/11.
Damn.
Yeah. Ruben, when's your birthday?
16th of October.
That's right, Buster. It was Sea Org was hatched. He wasn't born.
Reginald
I know.
Rose. Well, I'll find it later. Reginald
Very
Rose
true.
is
That's a
March
good one.
21st. Yeah. And King Samoan's birthday is when, King Samoan?
None of your fucking business.
Hey, you better tell me your fucking birthday now, boy.
My birthday's in July, Johnny.
Would anybody like
July 14th?
My birthday is on the cusp of Leo and Cancer. So you do the math and tell me when.
My birthday is July 14th, bro.
I don't know what day it is. I just told you what it was.
Okay. Kat's birthday is January 13th. Crimson's birthday is on 7/23. Yeah.
Nick Malone, March.
Yeah. And Crimson's birthday is on 7/23. I'm sorry. And Jay Hughes is on July 23rd.
That's the same thing. 7/20.
And Gemini guy is June 11, 1985.
Did you get March?
Jay Hughes,
March 30, March 33.
Who did that?
Nick Malone.
Girl Rhymes Christmas Eve, December 24th.
I like that. That was pretty funny.
Johnny, can you read me the last few again?
The last two was
No,
Crimson.
the last few. Like, go back 5.
Okay. Let me start all over.
Did you get it, Johnny? Did you
Let
get
me
it?
start all over.
March 33.
Damn, dude. I thought you were on top
Johnny,
of it. What?
Johnny, all you got to do is look at the end of the show, and then you can go back and write down in the chat everyone's birthday.
Yeah.
That'd be the
Okay,
easiest
that's what I'll
way to
do. That's
catch
what I'll do.
up.
Yeah. And remember, there's only 31 days in a calendar month.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and go over to Mr. X's. Mr. X is live. Guys, Boogie's birthday is June 19th. June 19th. Huh?
All right, is Mr. X starting then, Johnny?
What?
Ask him how many months have 28 days.
What month has only 28 days?
February.
How many months has 28?
28.
How many months does what?
Huh?
How many months have 28 days?
How many months has 21? How many months has 28 days?
1 February.
All of them.
1 February.
All of them.
No, all of them have 28 days.
Oh, okay, I get that. Good one. Haha.
All right. Good night, guys. I'll see you later. We'll see you until next time.
Hey,
Until next time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining the circus. Thank you very much. Broadcast is ending. Ruben, good night. I love you, Ruben. I'll see you guys over in here to the party a little bit later. Yuck.
Yuck is right.
End the broadcast.